Test. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Very good. Welcome to Bali. First of all, thank you from the deepest bottom of my heart to House of Home for giving our chance to share the light that flowing through me. The light does not belong to me, simply flowing through me. My name is Guruji Gede Prama. You may call me as Guruji only. There will be sessions of question answer session, but written. My student will give you the paper and the pen. You may raise any question. I was born in the old village of northern part of Bali in the beginning of 60, but I was educated in the West because I got my postgraduate degree in human behavior in the small town of Lancaster, northern part of England. Any one of you who is British? Okay, welcome to Bali. I also attended top management course in Fontainebleau, 45 minutes from Paris using train at that time. Any one of you who is French? Okay, welcome to Bali. I love both France and also England. I spent one of my beautiful year in England. I spent 2 weeks of my beautiful life in Sead, Fontainebleau, France. I was a corporate man when I was young. I have a very successful career in the capital city of Jakarta because at the age of 38, I was appointed as president directors of huge corporation, number one person in huge corporation with 1,000 employees. But in the following years, I quit. I stopped from the corporate world because of 3 reasons. First of all, at that year, 2002, there was human tragedy of Bali terrorist bombing that made me cry 2 weeks. I could not go to the office for the reason that I do not know. The second one, my family was nearly collapsed. Later on, I know that my youngest son was bullied at school. Healing my youngest son, it needs more than 10 years. Not only healing my youngest son, but also healing my wife, because my wife was panicked in dealing with the problem with my youngest son who was bullied at the time. And the last one, I got pain attack, 5 times in a year, brought into ICU in International Hospital in Jakarta. Because of that 3 reasons, I quit from the corporate world and began a long spiritual journey, beginning 2002. And meeting my living guru, His Holiness the Great Dalai Lama, in 2008. That is the short story. And today, because of all the blessing and especially the kindness of House of Home, I can meet all of you, and sharing the beautiful light that flowing through me. I will combining between reasoning and singing. Reasoning open the gate of the mind, and singing open the gate to the balance. Some who understand research of energy, you will understand the vibrations of the heart is 1,000 times higher than the vibrations of the head. So that's why bringers of the down in our time, like Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, His Holiness Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, they all speak the same language, the language of the heart, even though their religions are different. So that's why I try to open your mind using reasoning, and also I try to open your heart by using beautiful song. Now, we are going to sing a song together. If you like to join us, it is more than okay. But I will open my speech by singing a beautiful song. a song which is very famous, not only in the 80s, but also popular until now. Smile, an everlasting smile, the smile that brings you near to me. Don't ever let me find you down, 'cause that will bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Applause. The message behind the song. The most important thing is the message behind the song. Do small thing inside to make a lot of big things, big change outside. If you do small change inside, you can create another big change outside. What is the small change inside that can change many things big outside? It is changing the quality of your smile. Smile is not an ordinary matter. Smile is not only something to do with our lips, but some smile also make our brain more flexible. Smile make us move into the chamber of the heart. It is called compassionate heart. I will explain to you later. There are 4 chambers of the heart. If you keep improving the quality of your smile, you do not only change the deepest part of yourself, but also invite most friendly vibration outside. So that's why I open my speech today in the beautiful place of Ubud. Please do small change inside, which is your smile. And the small change inside will attract a lot of big change outside. So that's why I begin my speech by singing a beautiful song. Smile, an everlasting smile. There are different between people of yoga like you and people of meditation like me. I do yoga every day. I do centering yoga in my ashram every day. Sometimes even twice a day. The people of yoga come from the right to the middle. The people of meditation come from the left also to the middle. The basic assumption is different, but the destination is the same. The people of yoga, like you try to beautify the mind by beautifying the body. That is true. The people of meditation, like we try to beautify the body by beautifying the mind. And we need both. We need both. We cannot separate between yoga and meditation. They complement each other. It is like 2 sides of the same coin, yoga and meditation. And meditation is not only something to do with closing the eyes, sitting, no, but being mindful all the time. Any movement of life from eating, praying, walking, sleeping can be transformed into meditation as long as there is mindfulness there. So that's why I try to enrich your spiritual journey now in the beautiful place of Ubud by combining 2 important spiritual tools. Yoga, it is easier for us to grow in the wet pond. In the same way, my spiritual friend, it is easier to find the valley. You know the inner core of the valley. So That's why I choose the most beautiful book that I have today, The Philosophy of Holy Water. I've been traveling to any part of the world, teaching meditation to all prison in Bali, all prison in Bali. I teach prisoners, all prisoners in Bali for years, coming from one temple to another temple, sometimes asking my inner guru, and I come into the conclusion, the innermost essence of Bali local genius is the philosophy of holy water. And you are lucky, you are the first audience in Bali who listened this story for the first time in Ubud. Big applause to all of you. You are the first audience. Hopefully after this I will share to a lot of foreigners. You are the first audience. We are going to talk about the philosophy of holy water, the innermost core of Bali local genius. Repeating the previous message, it is easier to frangipani to grow in the dry land. It is easier to the lotus to grow in the wet pond. And it is easier to find the light in Bali if you are well connected with the innermost core of Bali local genius. And now for the first time I share for this the innermost Bali genius. The original terminology, Gama Tirtha, the English language, is the religions of holy water. But I don't use the terminology of religion because religion can easily separate us, but philosophy can easily unite us. Some of you who know the language of the Latin, Philo means lover, Sophia means wisdom, meaning philosophy is lover, wisdom. Use the which can easily unite us. If we use the terminology of religion, we can easily separate. There is Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, Hinduism, Islam. Philosophy of holy water. As we all experience together, we live in the burning age. We just facing a very turbulent time we call long pandemic. Simply unimaginable if that happened again. Unimaginable. It is for the first time the whole people in the world stay at home. Thanks God, it passed already. First of all, it is about long pandemic. The second one, war in Ukraine. We experience a great natural disaster in Turkey, in Syria. Now we are facing problematic economic crisis in every corner of the world. We live in the burning age. And in the middle of burning fire, what we truly need is water. And in the middle of the burning age, what we truly need is holy water. So that's why today, for the first time, and the first forum of foreigner, I share to you the philosophy of holy water. The Balinese love the world of the unseen world. It is Niskala, the original terminology, the unseen world. And it is there. I saw them using my naked eyes. Every time I traveling from one holy temple to holy temple in Bali, I keep asking at the beginning because I was afraid of sharing the wrong teaching in Bali because it is dangerous. Not only dangerous to the people, but also dangerous to my life. I keep asking people quoting from Holy Scripture, the king of all knowledge is the knowledge of who you are. Without the knowledge of who you are, all spiritual teaching will bring you into the wrong direction. Let me repeat once again. The king of all knowledge is the knowledge of who you are. Without knowing who you are, all spiritual teaching, both yoga and meditation, will bring you into the direction. Now, I facilitate you to know yourself deeper using a small quiz. Now, we are going to start with exercise. This is not a true quiz exercise. You may answer true, false, or depend on. I will not influence you. Only 3 questions. If it is true or false, count in your left hand. If the answer is depend on, count in your right hand. Is it clear enough? Okay. This, I give you 3 examples. We don't begin the quiz yet. I'll give the feedback. Please be honest. If you are honest, my feedback will lie. Feedback is totally up to you. All Balinese love to smile. True or depend on? Love to smile. Is it true? False? The answer is depend on, meaning there are some Balinese love to smile, other Balinese do not love to smile. Depend on. Right hand. Second example, woman is more feminine than man. True, false, or depend on? Okay, it's totally up to you. Remember, when the answer is true or false, count in your hand. Depend on. Example, those who have tattoo are not interested in kindness. True, false, or depend on? Okay, it's totally. Now, can we start it? Are you ready? One of you is still have doubt to count the answer? Raise your hand. Are you sure? Okay, there are only 11 questions. It's very easy. We will start with number 1. Just let me refresh for the last time. If the answer is true or false, count in left hand. If the answer is depend on, count on your right hand. Because later on, I will make summary because of the number in left and right hand. Can I begin with number 1? Okay. Number 1, parents rather than children. Number 1. Number 2, parents and friends. Number 3, people are happy. Number 4, poor people are not happy. Number 5, there's clouds, there will be. Okay, take a breath. Do I read the question too fast or too slow? Or is it enough? Okay, can I continue to number 6? Yes, cannot. People hate winter. 7, people love summer. 8, those who feel happiness in family, they will not find happiness outside the family. 9, those who love animal also love family. And the harder the tree, the stronger the root. The last one, number 11, all people love singing birds. Okay? Now please count your right hand. How many number that depend on? Wait, how many of you, the number of depend is more than 8. 8, 9, 10, 11. How many? Good, very good. Applause to those people. How many of you who have depend on around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, applause to all of you. Below 5? Below 5? Okay, you also get beautiful applause. Now my feedback to you. Under the assumption that you are honest when counting the number, to some of you who the number of depend on closer to 11, 10, 9, 8, you have flexible brain, which is healthier to your spiritual growth. You have flexible brain. We are going to dive deeper about what flexible brain later. Some of you, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's flexible brain. It is healthy not only for your body, but also your mind and your spirit. If you have 7, 6, 5, medium, you are average. But please, some of you who have below 5, be careful. You tend to have rigid brain, left brainer, which is dangerous to your health. Not only the physical health, but also mental and spiritual health. That is my feedback. Please don't get me wrong. The most important thing is not the feedback. The most important thing is how you improve yourself after listening to the feedback. Now we are going to dive deeper using the feedback about flexible brain. Some of you who have flexible brain keep improving yourself. Some of you who have rigid brain also keep improving yourself. But for the sake of healing, happiness, and peace, it is more important to have flexible brain. What I mean by flexible brain, it can be left, it can be right, it can be logic, it can be intuition, it can be systematic logic, it can be unsystematic intuition, flexible. Okay, that's the feedback. You may raise the question later using written question. As materials of contemplation, more than 70% of Mother Earth and more than 70% of human body are water. In Tantra, in the teaching that I am following, there is one of the important teacher that we should listen is symbolical guru. This symbolical guru. More than 70% of the surface of Mother Earth water. Our body also water. It delivers a spiritual message to all of us. Learn deeply about water. Mother, how are you today? Here is a note from your daughter. Everything with me is okay. Mother, how are you today? We call planet Earth as Mother Earth. No one calls Earth as Father Earth. Meaning, if you want to be healthy, happy, or even holy on earth, learn the sacred feminine energy. Please remember, the most important reason why our age is very burning, long pandemic, virus, war, because the energy of earth is too masculine. And holy water from Bali will bring to the world the energy of sacred feminine. That's why the name of our planet is Mother Earth, not Father Earth. Mother, don't worry, I'm fine. I promise to see you this summer. This time there will be no delay. Mother, how are you today? Big planet is implicitly mean if you want healthy, happy, and holy, make the spirit in with the spirit of the mother, not the father. The most important reason why there is war, there is long pandemic, because the energy of the people is too masculine. I share to you in one of the most beautiful island in the world. One of the island, the most happy island in the world. This beautiful island. You, me, all of us need more sacred feminine energy. And now we share to you the most sacred feminine energy in the form of philosophy, holy water. The first form of the philosophy of holy water that I would like to share to you is the intelligence of flowing. The intelligence of flowing. Now we go into practice, how to understand the philosophy of holy water. There are 3 sub-chapters. The first sub-chapter is the intelligence of flowing. My good friend who read a lot about happiness, you will deeply understand. Happiness